How important is the offensive line for quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and tight end position production? What teams have the best and worst offensive lines? I know you were in the trenches when you played. Great question. Absolutely phenomenal. And it's everything, right? If you look at the production last year for the Miami Dolphins, everybody took a dip. And if you're looking at how efficient they were on the run, they were one of the worst teams. They averaged less than 3.2 yards per carry. No, less than 2.3 yards per carry. What was what I was trying to reiterate there. And because of that, it impacted their play action passing. And if you guys don't recall last year, we saw how terrible, and we called how terrible the offensive line for Miami Dolphins would be because they invested everywhere but the offensive line. They let two key pieces walk. One of them, Robert Hunt, ended up in Carolina. I forgot who the other guy was, but they lost two key contributors on their offensive line. And we said that Tua and the chunk plays are not going to be good. We faded Tua. We faded pretty much everyone. I'm not going to say I was in on Devon Achane either because I didn't think he was going to kill it as a PPR monster, but he sure did. Like he was a PPR killer. Um, so yeah, we knew that CJ Stroud was going to struggle because the offensive line was going to be bad. So looking this year, which team do I anticipate is also going to struggle? I think CJ Stroud falls heavily into that category. I think somebody that a lot of people are in on, and I think he's going to regress significantly. Two guys I think are going to regress significantly due to offensive line situation and just basic touchdown regression at that quarterback position. One being Baker Mayfield. I think we're going to see a major regression season from Baker Mayfield. I'm sorry. He was phenomenal last year. I was out on him last year, but I'm definitely out on him this year. We're going to see significant touchdown regression from Baker Mayfield. He was just way too efficient. Like what goes up must come down, and it's definitely going to come down. And then we also are out on Jared Goff. Jared Goff's offensive line situation scenario has gotten significantly worse. Missing his center who retired, his right guard who's now blocking for Cam Ward, Tony Pollard, and Tajay Spears. This guy's an absolute road grader. I think that's also going to affect David Montgomery, and I also think it's going to affect the play action pass that, really benefited the Detroit Lions last year because teams had to stack the box because of how explosive David Montgomery was, especially in between the center and the right guard. And his left tackle could be on the pup, missing some time as well. So Jared Goff is another guy I'm out on, a guy I'm in on due to offensive line improvements. And yes, losing Joe Thuney does suck, but Joe Thuney was a left guard playing left tackle for the most part because the left tackle situation was absolutely terrible for Kansas City. The left tackle situation is far improved. They have what I deem to be the best left tackle in the class had he not gotten injured. I love Simmons protecting Patrick Mahomes' blindside, and I think we're going to see Patrick Mahomes air it out, light it up. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. So Mahomes to the moon.